It's a temporary job, but a tough one. Interim Police Superintendent Charlie Beck is an outsider expected to keep the department on track until a permanent superintendent takes over. CBS 2's Charlie DeMar is live in the newsroom. And Charlie, you spoke to a man who's held that interim post before.
Erica, John Escalante held the title of acting superintendent in 2016 before Eddie Johnson got the job of superintendent. Escalante doesn't have any advice for Beck other than to listen to his command staff, the rank and file, and the people who live in the city. Charlie Beck entered CPD headquarters as the department's newest interim superintendent. The last to do it, First Deputy John Escalante in 2016.
I'm going to continue to do what I have to do over the next couple weeks until that permanent person is named.
The man standing over Escalante's shoulder, Eddie Johnson, would go on to become that permanent superintendent. Escalante passed over for the job.
Do I think I could have done a good job? Yes, I do, but I'm also happy for my friend Eddie Johnson. I think he did a very good job.
How many shots? 16 shots!
Escalante held the job in the weeks following the release of the Laquan McDonald video. We spoke to Escalante by phone about what it takes to fill in as Chicago's top cop.
I got a phone call from the mayor, and he literally said, John, I just asked for Gary's resignation, and until further notice, I'm going to need you to step up and be the acting superintendent.
But Beck comes in as an outsider, which could present a challenge, says Escalante.
Well, one of the major cons to that is not knowing the department and not knowing the city. That is a huge learning curve.
I don't just love cops, I am cops. You know, I know that once CPD understands that they will understand me.
Beck retired as chief of LAPD last year and will oversee CPD until a superintendent is tapped.
That is the only tool in your trade, is how much you're trusted.
Give this as a warning to Chicago, especially Black Chicago, that he's a huge problem.
But Black Lives Matter LA feels differently, circulating this letter highlighting what they call a high number of police officer shootings and in-custody deaths under Beck's watch.
All of the news coverage that we've seen has labeled him this reformer, this progressive, but what we experienced here in Los Angeles was anything but.
This job comes with detractors.
And John Escalante is now Chief Escalante, no longer with CPD, but overseeing the police department for Northeastern Illinois University. Live in the newsroom, Charlie DeMar, CBS 2 News. Erica.
Thank you, Charlie.